Alright, my friends, so as you all know, we are going to get a collab with basically Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works in the third quarter of 2025, so we are going to talk about it and what we could see during that collab, and I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Star Rail, and without any further ado, let's just get started. So first of all, as I said before, we are going to have to wait a whole year before we see that collab in the game, which is a little bit disappointing. I think that it would have been better if they waited maybe a half year more before they announced the collab, because that way we would have waited half year less actually. Because we would have not known about the collab, and therefore we would have not been hyped up a whole year before the collab, but only 6 months before the collab. That would have been better in my opinion, but it is what it is. Now let's talk about the characters that we could see during this collab, in my opinion, and let me know your opinion about it in the comments section below. And our first character is obviously going to be Archer. I mean, you can't do a collab with this enemy without having the main character, the most important character, the character that has literally the name of the enemy, which is basically Unlimited Blade Works. Without having this character in your collab, that is not a collab with Fate Night, right? So they have to have Archer somehow. I really can't see them make a collab with them without having Archer, and I think that the majority of the players, not all of them, I understand that not all of them are basically fans of Archer, but I think that the majority of players are going to be wanting basically Archer to be in the collab characters. And I think that they are definitely going to give us him. He fits very well also for the Honkai Star Rail theme, and I think that he is going to be a pretty cool character, and they are going to do a lot with him. They can do so much with him. They can give him the Unlimited Blade Works chant as his ultimate, and that would be basically opening a domain, and that domain would work similarly to what Jiao Chu's domain works, basically putting the enemy into a domain and then do something with that domain, either deal damage to them or debuff them or do something with that domain that can basically maybe increase Archer's damage or change his way of attacking. There are so many things they can actually do with him, because they can have him as an archer first, and then when he opens his domain, he would turn into basically a sword user. That would be absolutely phenomenal as well. So there are so many things they can do with Archer, and I think that they are going to definitely give us him as a character for this collab. Now, one thing that I want you to know is that if they are going to go with the same way of releasing characters with this collab as well, we are most likely going to get either 2 characters or 4 characters. We aren't going to get anything in between. We aren't going to get 1 character nor 3 characters. I think that we are most likely going to get either 2 characters or 4 characters. And that depends on how they want to handle the collaboration. Do they want the collaboration to be only 1 patch, or do they want the collaboration to be 2 patches? Now, 2 patches are basically 2 months, and that is a long time, and that is going to cost them a lot for sure for the collaboration. So I don't know how they are going to handle it, but if they don't change the way they release characters, it's most likely going to be the same way, where the first patch is going to be basically 2 characters, and then if they go with the second patch with the collaboration, they are going to give us 2 other characters. Now, who could be the second character? I think that it is guaranteed that we are going to get at least 2 characters, if not more. Even if they don't change the way that they release characters I think that 2 characters are guaranteed for sure. So who could be the second character? The second character is obviously going to be Saber. I mean, the majority of players want her, and most of the people actually who were talking about the collaboration were talking about Saber. So I think that she is going to fit very well, and she is going to bring them enough money to make up for the collaboration. So for sure she has to be the second character. Now, in my opinion, Archer and Saber are actually the most hyped characters from this anime, and I think that they are going to definitely take advantage of that and try to monetize it as much as possible. And I think that they are definitely going to give us these two characters, but this is just my opinion. Let me know your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now, in case they don't give us Archer and Saber, or in case they give us 4 characters instead of 2 characters, who else could be basically the characters that come during the collaboration? There is one character that I don't really think that they are going to give us, which is Gilgamesh. I think that that character is an evil character, and I don't know if they really want to give us that character in the collaboration. If they want, they could make him a boss in a story that is specific for the collaboration, because if you know, Honkai Impact 3rd made a collaboration with Evangelion, and they did a phenomenal job at it. Not only did they give us a character from it, they gave us also an outfit from it, and they gave us a whole story that was formed around that collaboration. So I think that Honkai Star Rail could do the same here, and they could give us a story formed around basically Fate Knight, and they could basically give us Gilgamesh as an opponent that we are going to fight. But other than that, I really don't think that they are going to actually add him to the game as a character. Now, who could be the third character? The third character, in my opinion, is going to be Lancer, if we get a third character, of course. He is a hype character, and he has some really amazing animations that they could use for sure, and make him a hype character that is going to bring a good amount of money. I don't think that he is going to be even close to the amount of money that Archer and Saber are going to bring to the game, but also he isn't going to be as costly as Archer and Saber are going to be to use as a collaboration character, because if you don't know, the characters that they are going to release, they are going to have to pay for them, and obviously, to no one's surprise, the more hype a character is, the more you will have to pay to have it in your game, because obviously this is a character that we know is going to bring you a lot of money, so we are also going to take a lot of money. That's it. That is just obvious. So I think that they might release him because he is a good idea for them in terms of basically cost, if they want to minimize the cost. Maybe they could release him together with either Archer or Saber, so that they have one of the basically top characters and one okay character. He isn't basically on the level of Saber and Archer, but he is a good character as well. He is a hype character, and I know that he has many fans, so he is going to do very well financially, but he isn't going to do as good as Saber and Archer. So maybe they could give us either Saber or Archer, and then they give us Lancer with them to basically balance both the cost and the amount of money that they are going to make. So this is an idea. Another character could be, if they want to give us the reference of Clara and Svarog, and that is basically Berserker. I don't think that it is going to surprise anyone that Berserker is basically the reference that they used Clara and Svarog from, because he is basically a character that is protecting a small girl, and Svarog is the exact same. He is a character that is protecting a small girl, so it's obvious that they actually took the reference from Berserker. And if they want to troll us a little bit and be funny, they could give us actually Berserker and make him just similar to how Svarog and Clara are. Actually, they give him the same exact animation and the same exact kit. Now, is that going to work for them financially? No, it's not going to work. So I don't think that they are going to do it. because I don't think that Berserker is actually hype enough, and I don't think that it is going to make actually that much of a money at all. I think that they are going to lose more money than they are going to make, but if they want to troll, if they want to be funny, and we know that they do that actually, they do that multiple times, so if they want to do that, they could give us Berserker and make him the exact same as Farag and Clara. But other than that, these are the characters that I think we are going to get. I think that the 3 characters that I am pretty much sure we are going to see in the collaboration are basically Archer, Saber, and Lancer. I think that these are absolutely the characters that we are going to see, and at least one of them or 2 of them we are going to see. And then depending on how they handle the collaborations, as I said before, whether they are going to give us 2 patches or only 1 patch of the collaboration, that is going to increase or decrease the amount of characters that we are going to see as well during the collaboration. Anyways, with that being said, that was everything for today. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Star Rail. And until next time, see you as always in the next video.